Hey guys, in this video I want to just quickly talk about 3 new traps: Flamethrower trap, Lightning Spire trap and Seismic trap. I have been using all of them in my trapper build, so I just want to give you my opinion and generic information about them. So while most of the other old traps got 0 cooldown, these new traps have 8-second cooldown and have only 3 uses. But all of these 3 are durational traps. All of them have something special and all of them scale with cast speed, which is unusual to traps. Keep in mind that I do have quite a lot of AoE from the passive skill tree, and I do have some cast speed from the passive skill tree as well. So let's start with Flamethrower trap, which is probably the most visually pleasing. By default it shoots 4 flames which rotates. However, I do have helmet enchantment which adds another flame. Flamethrower trap does more damage against burning enemies. And cast speed affects how fast it rotates. So here's how Flamethrower trap looks without faster casting support jump. And this is with level 18 faster casting. And this is side by side comparison. Next, Lightning Spire trap. It repeatedly strikes multiple areas around it for the duration. It does have increased critical strike chance against shocked enemies. Cast speed increases frequency of strikes. This is how it looks without faster casting support jump. And this with level 18 faster casting support jump. And this is side by side comparison. Next, Seismic trap. It repeatedly releases a number of waves for the duration. Each wave deals damage in series of small bursts in a line, ending with a large burst. Cast speed affects how frequently it releases waves. This is how it looks without faster casting support. And this is how it looks with level 18 faster casting support. And this is side by side comparison. In terms of damage, Seismic trap does the most average damage per hit. After that goes Lightning Spire trap and Flamethrower trap. However, I find it that Flamethrower trap is the most reliable and actually seems to be the smoothest to play with. While Seismic trap does feel very clunky, it has very slow hits and even very unreliable hits because it is very random. And Lightning Spire trap is somewhere in the middle. It seems like it can have the most damage against single target if you position it correctly, but it is still kind of random. While Flamethrower trap seems to be the most visual pleasing, Seismic trap does have very cool sounds. And if you combine all of them together, you get this visual madness. Now, here's some more additional information, which may not be intuitive. If you use cluster trap or multi-trap with either of these 3, then with one throw you will consume all of your charges. Shaped gloves that give 1 additional trap will also consume 2 charges instead of 1, which is probably not what you want, because these traps have a very long cooldown. Now, here's the trick. Just keep in mind, I'm not sure if it is intended or is it a bug. If you link either of these traps with remote mine and cluster trap, then you can have 4 traps for a cost of 1 charge. Or you could also add in minefield. And then this happens. I will add more information in video description once I figure out if this is a bug or is it intended. But what do you think? Is it a bug or is it a feature? It definitely looks cool, but I'm just not sure how viable that would be. And that's about all. In the next video I'll talk about this trapper build guide, which is probably gonna be in like 2 days. So thank you for watching and see you soon.